Hi everybody, it's Vicky with Get Messy NL. We're going to be doing this big and little Easter painting today, and I'm going to walk you step by step on how we did it. So this is my side here, and this is Logan's side that he did. What we're going to need to do our painting is some teal, some pink, some brown, a white, and green. So the very first thing I did was paint the background. The reason why we do the teal background first is to make sure it's dry, so when we paint over it, we don't smear those colors. So go ahead and paint your background teal. Go all around your bunny, everywhere. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to go ahead and do that. Don't forget that you can pause this video at any time so that you can catch up. So once you're done your teal background, like we did, then you're going to do your bunny. So in order to do your bunny, you're going to take your paintbrush. I have a nice pointed one here, but it doesn't matter if you have a square one. You can also just use it and use the sides to follow the shape like this. So what I did was I got a little bit of brown and a little bit of white on my brush at the same time, just kind of at the tip here. And then what you do is you start with the head. So what we want to do is we want to have some shading and some highlights through here. So I just started up here and I made my way down. See how I'm doing these simple little brush strokes? Just quick and easy little ones to blend. And then when I got done through filling out, your first coat you really don't have to worry about how it looks. You just want to get that base coat on there. But once your base coat, your first coat dries, then you can go ahead and add in some shadows and highlights when you do your second coat. So for the second coat, all I did was go in wherever I think the sun is going to shine. So if your sun is coming down towards you this way, where would your shadow be? So then I just go in and I shadow any parts that I think would be hidden by the sun. So around his arm here would be shadowed, the bottoms of his feet would be shadowed, and different areas. This is what gives the picture depth when you add highlights and shadows. So once you've gone in with that, you can go in with a little bit of white. So see how I've got like white, brown, and white on my brush, but I put the white on over the brown. And what this does is it gives you a chance to highlight with the white like this, and then I'm just going to pull that color, and then I'm going to go in with just the brown on my brush and start blending that. So you just play with your color back and forth between your brown and your white. Don't worry if you're not happy with how it looks. You just have to wait for it to dry, and then we go back in afterwards and repaint it. So there's nothing to worry about there. So all I'm doing is playing with that brown and that white mixture on the tip of my brush until I get that desired blend. And as you can see, I'm kind of motioning the same direction as the belly of my bunny, because that's what gives you that rounded effect, that look like the bunny has a round belly. So as you can see, I've gone in and done that. So once you're happy with your brown and the brown of your bunny, and you've blended all those colors and highlights and shadows, just let that dry for a few minutes. Wash off your brush really well, and then make sure that you dry your brush as well. So once you've gone in and you've done that, the brown of the bunny, then we go ahead and do this beautiful heart. this mommy and son in my case. It could be a dad and a child, mom and child, doesn't matter. It's just super cute. So then you go with your pink and your white. So see how I have pink and white on that brush at the same time? It's hard to see that pink there because it's in the background. But I'm just going to go ahead and again, just like that brown, following the color. Following the shape of my heart. So I'm going to add in now just white on my brush until you get that desired look. So once you've gone ahead and did your heart like that between the white and the pink, I like having that kind of darker pink here. Super cute. Look how nice that looks. So once you've gone ahead and you've done the pink of your heart, then you can go ahead and fill in the ears the same way. You're just going to use a little bit of pink and a little bit of white on your brush. Add in a little bit here. So if I wanted to go in, just add some more shadow like this. And then I go in with the white on the other end. And you don't need much on your brush, just a little bit. The more paint you have on the brush, the longer it will take to dry. So you can go ahead and just blend that pink. So as you can see, we have little pink ears here and here. So then I went and I did a little pink nose. Give a little pink nose there with a little bit of a highlight on it. It's super cute. So then once you've done your bunny, we've got the pink done, we've got the brown done, we've got the heart done. Now you can go in and do the cloud, that nice big fluffy white cloud. So we just want to make sure that our brush is nice and clean, because when we go to use white, we don't want any of those other colors to blend in. So we just make sure that our brush is nice and clean and not very much water on it at all. So you just go with your white, just white on the tip of your brush. And all I did was do little brush strokes, little tiny round brush strokes, until I got that heart shape that I want. And just little round, quick little brush strokes. Now you might need to do 2 coats, maybe even 3, but just make sure it's dry in between until you get this little heart look. It's super cute. So don't forget to do the tail of the bunny as well in the same kind of quick little motions. Nothing too fancy. So now we have the brown of the bunny done, we have the heart done, we have the clouds done, and the tail. Now we just have to work on the grass. So again, cleaning off your brush, make sure it's completely clean. I like to roll it on the paper towel. It keeps the shape of your brush. If you have a square brush, same thing. And you're going to just dip into your green. Glop that green on there pretty good. I'm going to cover up that little mistake. So all I did, as you can see, I'm just doing quick little motions, tapping at the grass. So as you can see, I'm kind of lifting the brush and tapping it as I go. And you're just going to go and fill in the whole grass with just these little quick brush strokes until you get what you like. So I really hope everybody had fun with our big and little painting here. Not a drawing, it's a painting. Don't forget at the end to do the eye. So what I did was did a Sharpie, and you just do a little round circle, and then with the back of your brush, dab it into your white paint and come over and do a little tiny dot just a little tiny dot there to give a little bit of depth to the eye. So again, I hope everybody had fun with us. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll join you again for another activity. Don't forget to post yours online so we can see. Can't wait to see everybody's big and little.